Does your Beat Saber footage look like this? Does that red level failed sign taunt you every time you struggle? Are you still trying to beat Reality Check through the skull 3 months after you started? Well, don't worry. With these easy steps, I plan on helping you figure out how you can beat this song. And trust me, it's gonna be a wild ride. Jumping right into it, we're gonna go with step number 1. Step number 1 is to change the grip on your controller. Now, there's a lot of videos out there that can teach you exactly how and what grips you can use with what VR you're on. I suggest you go find one yourself and figure out exactly what type of grip you'd like to use. I personally use the Vive, and I switched from the default grip to the claw grip. It helps bring the center of mass closer to my hands so I can swing quicker and more precisely. If that wasn't enough for you, don't worry. Even if you're still failing, there's hope yet. The next tip is try taping the controller to your legs. That way there, you'll be able to use your legs to beat the song instead of your arms, and legs are stronger than arms, therefore it must be easier, right?
I got lightsabers for feet. Deliver a Beat Saber, baby. Oh yeah, I can do this. Yeah. The tape's already going. Oh my god, no block, vision block, I gotta sit up. I got an E. Yeah! Yeah!
Tip number 3 is to definitely record your intro footage without the straps on your controllers. What could go wrong, honestly? Nothing, really.
You serious?
If you're still having trouble beating Reality Check, even with tips 1 through 3, I suggest you try tip number 4. Tip number 4 is to make sure you get yourself a good sleep. When you wake up refreshed and rejuvenated, you will demolish that song. If you're still struggling after tip number 4, you're gonna have to recruit some help. This clearly isn't a task for you and you alone. So, with that being said, tip number 5 is to recruit a fuzzy friend. With them focusing on one block and you focusing on the other, you'll definitely be able to tag team your way to a victory.
Hey, do you want to be in a video? Do you want to be in a video? Yeah? Okay, let's go. Video time. Come on, Red Saber, come here. Come here, Red Saber. Hi. Hey. Come here, Red Saber. We're gonna play some Beat Saber. I need your help. I need your help. Come on, Red Saber. You're pointing the wrong way. Oh, yes. You rolled on top of it. Okay, I'll free you from this. It's okay. It's okay. Hi. Go say hi to the camera. Yeah, go say hi.
Tip number 6, not all of you will be able to do, unfortunately. However, it's for those that are extremely talented in one field and not quite in the other. Tip number 6, you're gonna have to use the actual force to be a Jedi and beat this song.
You just hit some notes?
So if you've made it this far, tips 1 through 6 haven't worked for you. And honestly, this last one is foolproof. If you can't beat the song still, you're gonna have to get in contact with someone who is much better than you, ask them to beat the song for you, and then steal their footage. Congratulations, you beat reality check through the skull with no external help. Now it's time to go brag to all your friends and show them this amazing footage you got on your own. I'm glad I was able to help you finally overcome this impossible song. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon down below so you don't miss the next video where I will teach you 7 methods to open that stubborn jar of pickles.
Oh boy, I know you ain't itching to be a blue saber. You being a blue saber. He looks so confused and content. Are you trying to be a blue saber?